G'day everyone. Have you ever had bread and not been able to slice it? Because I do all the time. But we may have a solution, and that'll keep you happy, won't it, Reef? I went to Temu again, and I bought some bread slicers. And we've got two sorts here. One sort of fold up and the other, bit of a rack. So we're going to give it a test. The test will cover a firm bread, such as our Viking rye, and a brioche, which is a very soft bread. So which one do you want to try first? You want to try both, don't you? Okay, this one comes to hand first, so we shall get it out. Prices for these will be just up there. And here's this one. Just a white plastic frame. That we put our loaf in. Put that down there. Some assembly required. There we go. So that obviously goes in there. Maybe. That way around. Yep. Just needs a fairly firm press. And that goes in there. Don't know why you put that in there. So let me just check to see if there's any instructions. There probably was, but they've covered them up with stickers. So we're going to have to guess on this one. So our first one will be our brioche. I'll turn it around that way. And all I've done is I've put the brioche in the rack up against our stopper there. And we just want to cut the crust off. So here we go. And there's our crust. Nice brioche, eh? And let's see how good a slice is. We'll cut it. We can cut it very, very thick or very, very thin. There's sort of no in between on it. And it does, if you don't have a very long knife, tend to slip out. But the important thing is, did it cut an even slice? Do you think that's even? I reckon that's cut a very good slice, actually. So it seems to work on that. Soft bread. Now we'll take my somewhat dented rye bread. We'll cut the end off. Oh, and that is a hard bread, so it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, the problem with this, I see, is that unless you've got a very long bread knife, you tend to pull it out and then stab on the upright there. But it has cut, and now we shall try cutting a slice. See, it's happened again. Try holding it there. And let's have a look. As I said, fairly thin slice. I think it's okay. That's the drama with that one. It's very much either a very thick slice or a very thin slice. But it does help. It does get us a nice straight slice. All right. I shouldn't have cut that twice, but we shall get the other one out. That has some instructions on the side, not covered with stickers. So that goes in there. Okay, it's got a couple of little holes down here so that this piece hinges, which I assume is where we put our bread. We'll cut the rye first. This one seems to have a lot more choices in the thickness. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different thicknesses we can do. We shall try the first one. and has the same issue. If your knife is fairly short, you keep falling out of the groove. It's a bit of a struggle. Mind you, this is very dense bread. I'll just cut it off that way. There we go. It's cut at a reasonable sort of thickness, but we do have some choice in it. And it looks pretty even. This dense bread, this rye, is actually quite difficult to cut. And why do I have that there? So let's try our brioche. We'll put that up on the end, put our knife through. Now this is nice soft bread, should be a bit easier to do. No, it keeps coming out. We need a long bread knife. The issue here is not so much the frame, it's the length of our bread knife. It's too short. Oops, I should have moved all that stuff, shouldn't I? There we go. Out it comes. And there we go. One nice slice of brioche. So which one do I think works better? If we had a longer bread knife, because if we look at that, it's only slightly longer than the frame, I think both would work quite well. This one here is definitely better because we've got a better selection of slice widths. This one doesn't give you a great deal of choice. You've either got that thick, I think it was, no, it's the other one, but that sort of thickness, or something that is way too thick to be able to use. So my recommendation would be, and they are cheap, go for one like this. More slice options. I'm going to butter up some bread, and we're going to have some, aren't we, Ruth? Which one do you want, Ruth? Do you want rye or brioche? Enjoy life. I'll catch you in the garden.